Hey everyone, it's Mojaxx back in the DJcity UK lab. You know, it's been really hard for me to try and keep up with all the new hardware releases from Pioneer DJ in recent months. They seem to announce something new every 10 minutes or so. Oh, there's another one now. You know, it's just crazy how fast they're releasing gear. And you know, when I review stuff, I have to take my time with it. I have to live with it for a while. I can't just, do a walkthrough and just show you what something's about. I've actually got to test this stuff. So I'm gradually making my way through their list of new gear. But these I've had for now about 5 months and I've used them everywhere. I've taken them to gigs, I've traveled with them, I've used them in the studio. It's the HDJ-X10. These are their new flagship headphones. Let's get to it. The HDJ-X10s are certainly in the upper echelon of DJ headphones when it comes to cost. At a street price of around $350, they definitely don't come cheap. But clearly Pioneer DJ have put a lot of work in to try and justify that pricing. The list of features reads like something that Elon Musk would come up with. We'll start with the build. These things are very chunky indeed, with metal all over the place, but are still reasonably lightweight, which is important for something you're going to wear on your head for hours. The company's 2000 series have always been big, as you can see from my 2000 Mark 1s and Mark 2s, but the X10s go a step further in size and beefiness. They are available in black, as seen here, and the traditional silver. The metal headband can be twisted back and forth without ever flinching, and there's plenty of adjustment for larger heads. The swivels and adjustment all feel very reassuring, with no appreciable loosening up over time in my tests. The X10s have even passed the US military standard shock test, MIL STD-810G, which I looked up, and it certainly seems like that's quite an impressive thing to pass. The headphones also have a 2-year warranty, so Pioneer DJ are obviously confident in their durability. After a few months of use, the earpads and headband on older models did eventually start to show some signs of wear, but the X10s have what Pioneer DJ are calling nano coating on those parts. That's designed to resist deterioration on that polyurethane leather by effectively repelling sweat and dirt, and it definitely seems to work. I'm a big sweaty dude, and the review pair look absolutely box fresh after some heavy use in lots of different climates. When it comes to sound, the X10s really don't sound quite like any other DJ headphones I've heard before. The 50mm drivers kick out plenty of volume, as the range always has, but Pioneer DJ make a big thing of these having high resolution sound, being able to reproduce frequencies from 5Hz to 40 kHz. Now, educated viewers might note that that is well beyond the range of human hearing, but actually in use, the sound these things produce is really fantastic. The bass is very tight, and so it might not excite low-end junkies too much, but it's very precise, and the top end has a superb level of clarity, which the older models just can't match. There is a sense of space and openness to the sound, which is really unusual, with the stereo separation being really good too. In many ways, the X10 sound more like a studio headphone than a DJ headphone, and I like that a lot. I don't find them fatiguing at all to listen to for hours on end, which is really important. One thing to note with the sound, I took the X10s out to a gig on the day I got them, and I thought they sounded like hot garbage. Although I found it with other brands before, this is the first pair of Pioneer DJ headphones I've had which really seemed to benefit from a break-in period. After that, I was totally happy. One factor Pioneer DJ credit with improving the sound of the X10s is the use of 4-core twisted structure cable with an independent ground wire to give that superior separation. That does mean though that they've had to use a 4-pin mini XLR connector at the headphone end, and so your old 2000 cables won't work with the X10s. Those connectors do seem to be easy enough to find though, so if you want a non-official replacement at some point, you aren't out of luck. Most people should be happy with the included cables however. There's a 1.2 meter coiled cable and a 1.6 meter straight cable, both of which seem plenty durable and have right angle jacks at the mixer end, which is always my preference. Also in the box you get a nice sturdy flat carry case with extra pockets for USB sticks and the like. If you play solely on standalone gear, that really might be all you need to carry with you. I didn't actually ever use the case as I wanted to abuse the X10s as much as possible, and despite their size, they do fold down into a nice compact footprint should you want to throw them in a back pocket like I did. So there you go, my take on the HDJ-X10s from Pioneer DJ. No bones about it, these are my new favourite headphones. The HDJ-2000 Mark II was my previous favourite headphones. I love this big, beefy, over-the-ear style, that chunky sort of look, not just because of how it looks and aesthetics, but because it's just comfortable for me. You know, this is typically how I wear my headphones, and it's just so comfortable. They always feel secure on my head, whatever I'm doing with them. They feel great. And the build quality is superb. You know, I liked the build on the 2000 Mark IIs, that was great, but these are just absolutely, I mean, the thing is, right, you look at these, 5 months I've had them, okay? I've used them for traveling, you know, I've taken them to various different countries, I've used them for every gig, I haven't been reviewing any other headphones in that time, I've used them in the lab, and they still look box fresh, they look brand new. And that's after 5 months of heavy use. And for me, that is a great advertisement for any product. If you can use it for a significant length of time and it doesn't look used in any way, that's got to be a good thing. You know, clearly what they've done with the ear cups and the leather coating and everything else, this is all good stuff. Sound quality wise, there is a definite step up over the HDJ-2000 Mark IIs. The clarity in the top end is the big thing that kind of stands out for me. I was pretty happy with the 2000 Mark II sound, but these do sound on a different level altogether. And there's a sense of kind of stereo separation and width that you get with these. I haven't really heard on any other DJ headphone at all. So again, sound quality, superb. Price wise, yeah, they're expensive. You know, you're talking around about $350 street price. That's a mad amount of money when you think back, you know, 10 years ago, the most you'd ever pay for a pair of DJ headphones was like 200 bucks at the most. And now we're talking 350, but that is pretty much par for the course. You know, people spend that kind of money on headphones just for home use these days. So I don't have a problem with the price, but if you do like this styling, if you do like that kind of big chunky build, then Pioneer DJ do have some cheaper options. The X7 come in around about $200. Those apparently sound just like the HDJ-2000 Mark IIs. I'd be happy with that. And then there's a cheaper one as well, the X5, which I haven't had any hands on with, so I won't comment on it, but they come in just over 100 bucks. So you're not tied to this particular model, but for me, this is like the pinnacle of DJ headphones right now. It won't be for everyone. You know, if you like a smaller, more lightweight headphone, then fine, you know, that's gonna work better for you, but headphones, it's like underwear. It's a really intensely personal thing. The key factor is that comfort factor. And for me, there's just nothing that touches these X10s when it comes to comfort. And yeah, the sound and build, fantastic. So overall, yeah, just my favorite new headphones. Love these things. Thank you for watching today. Make sure you subscribe for all our future tips, tricks, and product reviews. I'll see you soon.